Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lee from Lever's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you an easy probiotic drink that is so easy to make. It tastes absolutely amazing and it has so many health benefits. And if you love kombucha, you're going to absolutely love this. So I've been on a bit of a health journey the last 6 months. So after I did my ankle, I was introduced actually by Dr. Eric Berg to a yogurt called Albuterol. Now, that is by Dr. William Davis, and I've been following him since. So I've been making that yogurt and been consuming it every day, and I've been seeing the benefits of it and everything. I've also been recently making his sea bay yogurt, which also adds another microbe to that as well, which I haven't done it long enough to have to see the results of it, but I've just started that, and I'll take along and show you how to make that at one stage. So when I went to actually make this sea bay yogurt, there was a microbe that was really expensive and I didn't want to buy. But I did some research on another yeast that's called Saccharomyces boulardii, and I saw really good results with that as it goes, helping with SIBO and everything. So I actually ordered that instead to give that a go. And then recently, Dr. William Davis put out a video about doing a fermented drink with this yeast, and I thought it was an absolutely awesome idea. I gave it a go. It tastes absolutely amazing, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to make. So what is Saccharomyces boulardii? It was used commonly many years ago to treat things like diarrhea, and what happens is you have like a gut imbalance of good and bad bacteria, and when you took this, it would actually feed all your good bacteria and fix that imbalance in your gut, and you'd usually be much better afterwards. So what this could be beneficial to at the moment is that when you take it, you're going to boost all your good bacteria in your stomach and in your gut, and it's going to override all that bad bacteria. So what Dr. William Davis did is he actually fermented this. So it's a yeast, and he ferments it in a fruit juice, a really sweet fruit juice that you probably shouldn't really have because it has heaps of sugar and everything. And because it's a yeast, it actually eats all the sugar and it turns it into this delicious, sparkly, refreshing drink. And you have a quarter of a cup twice a day. And I think it's absolutely awesome. And the great thing about it is this 1 litre will last you probably about a week. And you're not going to be taking this every single day. So you're going to be saving quite a bit of money as well on the actual pills as well. So it's so easy to make, so I'm going to quickly show you how to make it. So firstly, you're going to need some fruit juice. So the first thing you want to check on your fruit juice is that it doesn't have any preservatives. And the reason why is that can prohibit the actual fermentation of yeast and everything. So just make sure it's a 100% fruit juice. It doesn't matter if it's reconstituted or anything like that. Just make sure it's 100% fruit juice. Secondly, you're going to need your Saccharomyces boulardii, which I use the Now Foods brand, which is my preferred brand of most of my vitamins and everything. I think they do a really good quality product, usually on iHerb. So all we're going to do is we're going to grab one of these capsules of the Saccharomyces boulardii. We're going to open it, and then we're going to open up our fruit juice. We're going to empty the contents of that capsule into our fruit juice. We're going to agitate it, and then we're going to put it somewhere where we can just keep an eye on it. So I'll put it up on the shelf behind me, and you just want to agitate that maybe, a couple of times a day just to make sure it's all good and everything. So while the juice is actually fermenting, we don't want to have the lid actually screwed on our juice. We just want to have it just on there just to stop any bugs or anything from getting into there. But we want to make sure all that air actually gets out and everything. So we want to ferment it for about 2 days. And the great thing about Saccharomyces boulardii is you don't need any special like temperature control or anything like that. It ferments very well at room temperature, which is just fantastic. You don't need to use a yogurt maker or anything like that. And we're going to leave it for about 2-3 days. After about 2 days, start tasting it. If it still tastes sweet, leave it for another day. So you want to actually have this when it's actually not tasting sweet anymore. And then it just turns it into this beautiful, refreshing drink. And I'm going to show you in a second how it actually turns out. So once you're happy with how much it's tone down this extra sweetness and everything. Keep it in the fridge, and you just want to make sure you just degas it every day when you take out the fridge, just because it will actually expand quite a bit. And I find you do want to drink this within a week. I do find the actual Saccharomyces boulardii does actually keep on fermenting in the fridge as well. So now, the taste test, I'm going to show you how awesome it looks. Look how beautifully spritzy that is. And I think this go amazing on like a summer's day where it's really hot and you feel like something like, you know, a wonderful fruit juice or something like that, but without all the sugar in it and everything. Let's give it a go. Definitely fermented perfectly. I don't have that excess sugary taste or anything in it. And it just is just so refreshing. And you know, it's just one of those drinks that I'd happily just drink every single day. And you can change it up as much as you want with just different fruit juices. So, you know, once you get sick of using one fruit juice, change it into another. Right now I'm using a tropical juice, but you could change that to like a pineapple juice. The actual more sugar in it, the better, because all that yeast can actually feed off that and everything. And yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing. So I hope you give this one a go. I'm going to list Dr. William Davis' video down below so you can check that out, and he goes into full detail of how everything goes and everything. I've only probably just touched on it. And check out his blog as well. There's plenty of stuff on there as it goes. The Alruderai yogurt, the Sea-Bay yogurt, and he just looks at everything completely differently as it goes. Rather than being a doctor that, you know, here's a pill for this, he actually looks at what's actually causing this, and he's trying to fix it. So I think he's absolutely awesome, and you should go check him out. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.